We're going to play a little game of musical chairs right now as we switch out our guests, and I think we're just about ready. Joined now by Travis Cloyd. He's the CEO of a company called Mega World Media. Travis, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Now, we haven't had you on the program for a little while, so what I'll have you do first is tell us again what Mega World Media does.
Well, when companies hire Mega World Media, we do a lot of online marketing, reputation management, social media, investor relations. We help companies build their brand, build awareness for them all over the internet. So companies hire us to do anything and everything when it comes to online media.
You know, it's really amazing. I've been in business now since 1986, and back then in 1986, you opened up a storefront, you put a sign in the front of the building, you printed brochures, you put an ad in the paper, and you were in business. It's an entirely different world now, isn't it?
That's right. You have to have a website to exist these days. We build websites. We optimize these websites. Sometimes we build them in foreign languages for different markets, depending on where the company is branching off to or trying to market themselves. We do a lot with social media these days. Obviously, everybody's on Twitter or Facebook, and we do a lot of campaigns that help build awareness for companies via social media like that. But you're right. It's changed quite a bit than the way it used to be, and everybody these days has to be online.
You know, it's interesting. You can't watch either business television or a news program on television or even a sports broadcast without somebody talking about this person tweeting this or twittering that and this type of thing. How important to businesses is Twitter right now?
Well, it's actually very important. It helps expose what it is that you're doing on a daily basis. It's almost like being here with you on MoneyTV, except now the company or the individual has a chance to express what they're doing or showcase what it is that they're up to right at that minute, that second, versus having to schedule something. Now they could do it right then and there. Live on the spot.
Do you help coach companies into the kinds of things they should be tweeting and not tweeting? I mean, because you know, a lot of people think, well, what do I say?
Exactly. I do. I consult quite a bit with our clients, so you know, we have a full-on discussion in advance on what they should and should not do, and how to go about doing it, and what they should tweet, what they should post on their Facebook page. But we do a lot of consulting with a lot of the companies we work with.
Now, I've said many times on this program and in conversations with people that there are two great things about the internet, and they're both called anonymity. I mean, anonymity of the internet is a wonderful thing, but it's also an evil thing because people can go on the internet anonymously. They can make all kinds of bad statements about companies, about individuals, and that's where the reputation management part of your business comes in. Tell us about that.
Yeah, you're right. It's unfortunate these days, but a lot of companies do have people out there that say negative things on the company, and the way I look at it is if your company is doing a great job and gaining a lot of awareness and exposing themselves, there are going to be a lot of haters out there that, you know, say some negative things from time to time. But when we come in, we do a lot of reputation management. We build different microsites. We optimize these websites. So when people search Google or they search Bing or any other search engine, we're saturating the search results with positive PR that we can kind of control. So if the company has something to say, they say it one of their verticals versus one of these blogs or these other forums where one of these individuals who wants to say something negative can post something. We come in and try to knock it down on the search by doing a number of different online marketing techniques. Yeah.
So the idea is to get that bad person's post out of the top 10 search results of Google. Are there any statistics as to how many people go beyond top 10 and click into the lower pages?
You know, most of the people are really just searching the first few results. They're not really going to page 2 or page 3, and it is the internet. So if something does pop up that's negative, it's going to be there, and it's hard to really get that removed. So the best thing that we do is we create quantity and quality, and we build up relevancy with the websites and the microsites that we develop. And like you said, bump it down. Hopefully we get it down to page 2, page 3. And if an investor or a client is searching for that company or a different key term or key phrase on behalf of that company and the negative results on page 2 or 3, hopefully they don't get that far. But our goal is to build enough positive PR to where that negative stuff is pushed down to page 2, page 3.
Now, I know that another big part of your business, of course, is building web presences, and of course that's changed as well because now you've got to build them not only for a computer but for tablets, for smartphones. I mean, this just keeps evolving as we go along.
Yeah, it's good for us. We love it like that. A lot of the clients that we've built websites for in the past are now coming to us and asking us to build them apps. A lot of the websites that we build currently, we build in HTML5, so obviously they could be viewed on on a website, a web screen, as well as a mobile device, your Android, your iPhone, your iPad, so on and so forth. But you're right, a lot of people these days, they're on the move, they're on the go, and they're utilizing their mobile device a lot more than ever before, and so we want to make it easy for clients to research that company or read that company online via their mobile device.
For a company who's wanting to completely revamp their digital presence, we'll call it, what's the first thing they should be looking at? I mean, among all these things that we've talked about, what's the most important aspect of digital presence?
Well, first things first, make sure you own the IP, make sure you get that domain name. A lot of the professors from universities that I work with right now, they tell you the first thing you do is go out there and buy the domain name, buy all your social media assets. I've got a good buddy of mine who's a very big IP attorney, and that's the first thing he'll tell his clients these days is make sure you own all your assets online before you move forward with you creating an entity, filing your articles of incorporation, because once you do that, you know, and you've got a domain name that already exists, that is already branded on behalf of another company, it doesn't work. So the key is to develop those assets and build those up. But first thing we would do is build their web presence and build social media presence, because immediately we could get thousands of followers or thousands of likes and get them a web presence up immediately. And that helps kick them off in the right direction.
Once again, the company is Mega World Media. MegaWorldMedia.com is their website. Travis, always a fascinating conversation with you. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.